market is just about to open here. Whoa, that is a wild opening. We came right down to current day open, yesterday's close. Tried to fill that gap right there. Just bounced right back up, flying right back down. This is nuts. I think I'm gonna give it a minute here. We got 3-day VWAP. We got Asia low, previous session value area high. We got yesterday's point of control down here at 730. A lot of negative delta on that last 1 minute candle on both instruments. After the close, we just continue to dump. I tried ticking along here at the 50 level. It one ticked me for 10 points, so I moved my take profit down, and I got profit on the leader account. The follower accounts got terrible fills. Just came down to 3-day VWAP. This is from the extra levels indicator. Just bounced up over 25 points already. This 5-minute candle was looking to close with a ton of negative delta on both instruments. So right after the close, I got into a short. We dropped over 25 points right away. Previously, I had been looking for a bounce off of first touch of yesterday's point of control, which we just got. If I hadn't have taken that short, probably would have been looking for the bounce trade long off of yesterday's point of control. Another one of my favorite key levels. This is part of the MMT key levels indicator. Just bounced up 35 points off of yesterday's point of control. The yesterday's point of control was also right at a previous day value area low, this red dashed line. I might have to make this line color a little bit brighter for the dark charts or increase the opacity. I'm looking at the ES popping up here. We had point of control drawn down to the bottom of the wick here on this last 1 minute candle on the ES, and it's just taken off. We're seeing some hold up in the NQ as well. Very similar 1 minute candle here with big bottom wick, point of control down into the wick. So I got into a short here. I did hop out around 6 or 7 points, but it definitely would have filled me for 10 points there. Look where we stopped. This is a special volume level from the MMT key levels indicator. We came right down to that level to the tick, popped up. So I'm always looking out for key levels that might be in the way. So I definitely wanted my take profit above this key level, just in case we got a reaction. Speaking of reactions, we just came up to the 15-minute center there, rejected hard. That's actually one of the reasons that I just got into this trade. It was just kind of this mega cluster of key levels. We had the 20 SMA. I had two different 50% levels from the MMT 50/50 here. Then I had yesterday's close and 15-minute center right above. So I hopped in on the short when I saw some negative delta coming through on the NQ. Then just overall this morning, we've had a nice move down, so we got this pullback. I was looking for a short as we were pulling up to this cluster, and it definitely paid off. All right, got into a short up here. We had pre-market low, 50% wicks level, which we came up to right to the tick before dropping off. We also had whole number here. Asia center, London low, all kinds of key levels in this area. And not only that, look at these bigger levels on the delta profile. A couple areas of previous strong selling, right at around 803 there, is right where we came up to. Had a nice little drop off. I was able to stack some more micros there. Now on the second attempt, we are breaking above VWAP. We're right at the current session point of control at the moment. I actually really like not having a visible volume profile on my chart. The only thing that I ever really used from the volume profile was value area high, value area low, and sometimes I did like to know where point of control was. I already monitor yesterday's point of control and previous day point of controls, so I've really been enjoying the extra levels indicator for the past week or so. And the original key levels, this is just one of the all-time best. Starting to see some negative delta creep in on the ES. Last two candles as we're moving up here, and it's kind of flatline. This is the ES chart. It says the NQ is pushing up. ES has some hold up, some negative delta. We just came up to this previous day point of control. This is from the MMT key levels indicator. Came up to that level to the tick. Blam. Big rejection. I got into a short right here just for a quick bounce trade. We had the 250 SMA. We had the first touch of London center and Asian high. All those key levels right there. I went for a bounce trade on the first touch. We had decent negative delta. coming in on the ES as we're making this move up. I had plenty of room down to this next key level to get my full 10 points. So I hopped into the short trade there, got a 10-point bounce pretty much instantly. I'm also just realizing that I took a trade right at the 10 o'clock news. I completely wasn't looking at what time it was. We just popped up to pre-market center. Look at the rejection we're getting off of pre-market center. Very nice. Also the 250 SMA on the ES. Very nice rejection. 86% today. Largest winning trade was 10 points. Largest losing trade was that trade that I just got a really bad fill on that I should have been in profit. Should have been at 100% today. So the negative delta on the ES just continued as we pushed higher. Now we're getting this retracement. I got into a short here. I did hop out very early. It felt a little bit more like a gamble with this guy speaking, but we had a decent top wick. We had point of control up into the wick. Had some negative delta coming in. We were right at value area high. So I got the first touch, bounce trade short there. Definitely would have got my full 10 points. So far we're getting a hold up at this previous session value area high. This little green line here. Just popped down over 10 points. Alright, I was multitasking. I just got back here and noticed we popped right up to London high. Getting a very nice rejection. Some heavier negative delta coming in on the ES. Check out this 1 minute candle. Very bearish. Nice top wick. Point of control up into the wick. This is the ultimate POC, printing this little yellow line, showing me the point of control of each candle. I'm looking for when it pops up into the top wick or the bottom wick. After the close of this candle, got a nice little move to the downside here. Back to the 20 SMA. I got into a short back here a little bit too early. I got a little scared on the pullback. Had my stop above the 20. So I moved my take profit up, but then we just slammed down, right down to VWAP. I had my take profit right around 820, but I moved it up. So I think I only got around 5 points. Just got into a short up here. Check out this previous 5 minute candle. Pretty heavy on the negative delta on both instruments. We got this pullback. This candle had some very light mixed delta. I had to put my take profit right above yesterday's high. So not much room there, but I grabbed another 5 points or so. We're getting a mighty bounce off of VWAP. Got just a couple minutes to go until 10:30, and we are right at the 250 SMA. I tried to grab one more trade. I went for a short. Price just keeps kind of whipping back and forth here. It's not really picking a direction yet. We're staying below the 20 SMA, bearish on the flow stack. Had some negative delta coming through here. When I hit market close, I made a point or two on a couple of the accounts, and I lost a point or two on a couple of the other accounts, so basically break even. But still up right around 50 points for the day on all the accounts. I'm going to call it a day there. There are links to all of the MMT indicators in the description, like the flow stack, the extra levels, the key levels, 50-50, the Greek profile, and many others. Anyone that's out there using code MonkeyMan at Apex, Lucid, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, TradeDay, thanks so much for your support. I wish you best of luck in your trading. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.